thought-provoking, I would say. So mbona usitafute watu mbona usikumbushe watu kulipa taxes, KRA, vitu kama hizo. You know, I would really appreciate something like that. Imebeba hapo imeandika remember to file your taxes.
Yes.
Kitu yenye inatusaidia as a society.
But you see, many people at that state is because of their dressing. For example, someone decides today I will all my waitresses to wear a school uniform.
Yeah.
And especially from this school. Should it have a government policy banning these issues? Or
Who would regulate this? Is it NACADA? Or
I don't like bringing NACADA because NACADA regulates it in the wrong way. We just need people to be more disciplined as a policy issue that school uniform is out of reach.
But then is it the ministry? Who would really...
The Ministry
of Education, you think?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe, I think the messaging is fine because obviously if I am at a club at it's 3 a.m.
Yes.
Messaging like hiyo ya utaangalia a new ceiling leo and whatnot maybe is not inappropriate in the moment. However, the consumption of content will be, I will consume it the next day at 11 a.m. or wherever. However, the school uniforms, I think that is a no-go zone. We should really stop that.
Even the way we write, maybe, or is it a generational thing? You know, Gen Z nowadays, even their music is Geuka ni kubeng.
I think, I don't know, morality hapa squeeze, there's so much moral decay of late. Sindio?
It's not moral decay, it's just madness for me because people should have understood that you should write something. There's something we call the art of seduction. Worms, when your first boyfriend approached you, did he tell you funny things?
Hakuniambia geuka ni kubeng. For a fact, he did not say that.
What did he say?
And while that was the intention,
yes.
It was packaged in a lovely, good morning, my princess, how are you?
Yes.
I would like to take you for coffee. I would like to see you now. And then, the art of seduction was there.
But women nowadays don't like art of seduction. They are the people who are going to the further end of the spectrum, pushing it, the envelope towards... We just discussed in the first story today of that gospel singer, the 21 gun salute. The man has been faithful and honor to Jesus, but the wife...
I don't know. Do you remember, Ville, in the 90s when there was... the public participation around HIV AIDS.
Yes.
Do you remember vile that messaging from top to bottom ulikuwa mpaka kwenu kwa nyumba huko ushago, the messaging inakufikia.
Yes.
Yet there was no social media, even TVs zilikuwa available in very few homes.
Yes.
However, we were able to cumulatively share one message and everyone in the country understood it. So, sijui ni drive gani and which ministry needs to take charge of this because now social media obviously has disrupted everything. However, there is a need to sijui niseme tutoka hiyo zone ya where sex and sexual content is just everywhere and anywhere and accessible to everyone and anyone. Do you know hata you're driving around this Nairobi with children in your car, unaangalia hizo billboards zenye zimeandikwa huko massage parlor. Mtoto anashindwa what is this? With a happy
ending.
Yes, yet it's available pale nje a certain school hapo kwa barabara. Why?
Man, I don't know. But this country, we need to turn to Jesus. Ama tuite tu Pastor Nganga atuombe. Pastor
Nganga atufanyie crusade as a country, everyone to behave too because it's really not right.
But even in churches, the decay is everywhere. I think we just need to examine how our position is in matters life, matters relationships.
Yeah. Everything around person-to-person interactions.
Yeah, it's crazy that people really go overboard in sexualizing issues. You can't sell anything without over-sexualizing it.
Sindio, it really offends me, to be honest. However, maybe it's just the era we are in, because if something is not cured to look a certain way as we are talking about it, haita trend and squeezing conversations such as the one we're having right now is where and how people make money. So they're looking to trend and to, be in everyone's mouths.
But the wrong mouths. Nowadays here mouths are not only for eating.
Where? Mimi hiyo sijui. Hiyo mimi. But you're right. sijui mbona who should regulate these things zenye tunasema, for example hizo zenye zina massage parlor with happy ending everywhere. Hurlingham you can uwezi tembea 3 steps.
But Hurlingham is the headquarters of expatriates, Nigerians, my good friend from the West. Oga brothers, they are there doing their thing.
So who can regulate that? Huwezi piga kona moja mbili kama hujaona just something that
which is it's a bit of turn off, but I think what happens is that we must sit down as a society and decide how do we want to run our nation, what is the best thing for us, what is in somewhere like in Singapore. Lee Kuan Yew had a very good discussion on how the country will be managed. They had even marriage conferences. And if you look at Kenya today, one of the biggest issues has been that the single motherhood has become even more than anyone single fatherhood, because people don't take relationships seriously.
They do not.
People just think that I'll get married, nikiboeka I'm out.
Yeah, I feel tumekuwa too modernized, and other factors that affect such decisions is obviously financial freedom and all these choices. I factored, you factor all these things. For example, if I'm married to you, me leaving our home with our 3-4 children is because, number one, maybe I can fend for them. Secondly, is because maybe I can go back to my parents' home and it's comfortable. And obviously, I'm not saying that maybe hakuna kitu may happen between us. However, all these things that could contribute to a marriage failing also happen to our parents and grandparents. Mbona wao walikuwa wanakaa? Mbona hakukuwa as many single parents as such as it's now? Pia, you see, around those times, as you were saying, cheating is a what?
Poor man's polygamy.
Our grandfathers walikuwa na bibi wawili watatu. Is it because they walikuwa na do better morally?
You see, because also women at that time could understand that this man, if he gets married to another woman and he treats them equally. The problem is that nowadays men don't want to treat their women equally. The younger one is given more privileges. The Muslim one, the mantra is much better, because if you marry the second one, if you buy a loaf of bread, you buy it for both houses. You buy a dress, it's for both houses. But many people do not know how to manage polygamy, young people.
Correct.
The older people knew how to manage polygamy and fights in family. Utakufa na pressure if you try now.
And now you see all that hizo effects zote zina trickle down to these situations where, as we are saying, wasichana wanavaa school uniform kwa clubs, wana dance, provocatively and all. Ndio tunaona massage parlors with happy endings being advertised on our faces in streets. Yeah, because we have lost a step somewhere.
I think we should ask Kenyans out there, what should we do? What do you think? What is the most crazy thing have you seen in your neighborhood?
Yeah,
let them tell us.
Ebu watuambie 0719012600 watupigie.
Welcome back, DJ Chams. I know tomorrow you're playing. Tell us where you're going to play. What's the next music, man?
Cool and the Gang.
Cool and the Gang. Let's celebrate.
Let's go dancing.
Okay.